Hey y'all, Tim here. Today I'm gonna be doing a Boston butt. So let me show you how I trim it up and get it ready for the grill. So let's get started. All right, got my Boston butt here. And I noticed that this has really got a thick, fat cat. It's like everything looks good, but then right here it's real thick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just try to thin this up a little bit. And you don't have to. I'm not gonna cut all of it off. It's just really thick right here. You know, every piece of meat you get is different. So I just want to trim some of this fat off. You know what? I think I'm going to do, see, I changed my mind this quick. I think I'm going to do this in a competition style. So, let me trim off, let me show you how I'm going to do it. Kind of like a competition style, but we're still going to enjoy this at home. I want to show you something. See that? I mean, that's almost a half-inch thick piece of fat. That's just too much. I think the butcher got lazy on this one. Take some of this fat off. I'm not going to trim this like it was a brisket, just a little bit. So I'm gonna trim this up here. How I like to do it. And all right, I'm gonna do something I learned here, and you can do the same thing. All right, right here is your money mussel. That's a very flavorful, tender piece of meat right there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna isolate it. If you look, you got the fibers running this way, big piece of fat, then all this other meat. We're getting into that meat another time. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut through this fat right here and kind of trim behind the money mussel. Yep, all the way through. All right. Now, you see what I did there? That's the money mussel right there. I kind of went with a piece of fat behind it. I trimmed up behind it. And I got it laying all out here. And I wanted to kind of get it even, so it cooks even. And I'm gonna cook this like two pieces of meat now. I'm gonna cook this to make pulled pork. Then I'm gonna cook the money mussel separately. Kind of, like I said, kind of like competition style. But this is just a different way of cooking a Boston butt to get a couple different pieces of meat out of it. So yeah. And of course, go a little olive oil to get things started. All right, I got it all oiled up. Now I'm gonna put my my own made up rub on it. Matt, who am I kidding? You know that's not enough for me. All right. And this is my own rub. You might see this on the for sale one day. So I can't tell you what's in it, but I love this rub, especially on a Boston butt and pork. I put it on some ribs before. It's pretty good. All right, I got all the rub on there. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator And I'm gonna go light my grill, let it kind of, all the season soak into it. So I guess whenever I light my grill and I grab this to put it on, I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I just put the Boston butt on. As you can see, I got the money mussel laying off to the cold side. I got it fat cap down because this is reverse flow. I've got my one probe on the front end of it, one probe on the back end of it. And I'm gonna run these temperatures about 225 between 250, closer to 225. And I plan on this being probably about an 8, maybe 9 hour cook. So that's what it looks like just going on. Alright guys, the Boston butt is ready to come off. And I don't think I've shown y'all, but I've been spritzing this a couple times throughout the cook. And what I'm using to spritz this with is just apple juice and a little bit of vinegar. And just and spritzing throughout the cook. But I wanted to show y'all what it looks like now. That's the money mussel I got there with the probe in it. Then I had a probe right there stuck in the center there. Well, like I said, I'm getting ready to pull it off. I'm about in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna pull it off and wrap it up. All right, guys, I got the Boston butt off the grill now, and I got it in here. I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna add a little bit of juice to it. I'm gonna add some of the spritz I was using, the apple juice and the vinegar, and I'm also gonna put some butter on it too, kind of get it all nice and juicy. And also what I'm gonna do is the money mussel that I separated, I'm gonna cut it off and set it to the side. I'm not gonna wrap that with the rest of the Boston butt. So let's take a look here what I'm doing. All right, got the Boston butt here, and like I said, the money mussel here. I'm just gonna go ahead and, let me see at the angle here. Go ahead and knock this off, cut this off. I'm gonna set that to the side and do something with that later. It's gonna be a good piece of meat. All right, got the Boston butt here. See the color? I got the color I'm looking for. Add some of this juice. I've already put some butter underneath it. I'm wetting it all down, adding all this juice in here. Got a beautiful color that rub I use. Builds a beautiful bark. All right, that's good right there. Also, I'm gonna add some more. This parquet butter just on the top of it. Give it a good flavor. I like the flavor of this parquet butter on pork. All right, and that's good. And oh, juice is running everywhere. So let's wrap this thing up. All the juice running out, all this butter is already melting. This thing's gonna be super juicy. It's gonna be good. But that's all right. We just wrap all that up in there too. And that right there is wrapped. So now I'm gonna take this and take it back, stick it back on the grill for a little while. All right, guys. Now I got the money mussel here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to the money mussel. I got it just in a aluminum pan here. Go ahead and spritz it a little bit more. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour some of this in the aluminum pan with it. Make sure it gets plenty of, I don't want it to dry out. All right, and of course, some more parquet. Like I said, I love this parquet. throw that all over there. Get some around there. And I'm gonna wrap this up in aluminum foil and throw it on the grill also. And I want to get the temperature on this up to about 190. So I'm gonna, after I wrap it, I'll put the probe into it and bring the temperature up to, like I said, about 190. Kind of find it in there. All right. All right, I'll meet you on the grill. All right, guys, I took the money mussel off. One of the nice things about having the Lang hybrid here is I got the extra char grill. So I just took it off of the smoker. I put it in the char grill, and I'm gonna let it sit in there and rest for, I don't know, maybe an hour or so. Then I'll get back with you what I'm gonna do next. Put it back on the smoker. Now what I'm gonna do is make some barbecue sauce. Now what I'm using is Hunter's Pride. Hunter's Pride is a barbecue sauce made right here in the same county I live in. Group of guys got together and created their own barbecue sauce, and it's pretty good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna paint this with Hunter's Pride. And I will put a link down in the description to Hunter's Pride website. Let it go like that for a few minutes. Let the sauce kind of thicken up on there and cook on there. And hey YouTube, all right, the money mussel is done. And I'm getting ready to slice it up. So y'all take a look at this. All right, that's the Hunter's Pride. I buy a big old jug of it because I love this stuff. And it's Hunter's Pride barbecue sauce, and it's made right here in Guyton, Georgia. So that's it. I will put a link down in the description of the barbecue sauce I'm using. So I'm telling you, you got to get you some of this. It's really, really good. All right, now I got the money mussel here. So so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slice it up. And the aroma that it's letting off as I slice it, oh, it smells so good. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I know my hands are in the way, but would you look at that? That's beautiful. All right, you see the smoke ring that penetrated down through the money mussel? Oh, that's brown, all that smoke ring. Oh, it looks so good. You see that? Let me zoom in on that. That looks so good. I'm gonna try a piece of this. Love that barbecue sauce. That's amazing. I don't think it gets any better. Okay guys, the Boston butt's done. So I got it sitting here, ready to go. Let me peel into it and see what it looks like. So let's have a look. Booyah, there we go. All right. I got it sitting in a little dish because I'm sure there's gonna be juices running out of it. And let's dig into it. All right, well, would you look at that? Let's see if I can pull this bone out. Well, there's the bone. Completely clean. Alright, so let's get rid of this aluminum foil. Whew, it's still warm. And oh man, look at that bark. Let's just peel into it. Who needs a fork, right? Oh man, would you look at that? Alright. I'm gonna let this cool for a little bit. Alright guys, see how this looks? Oh, I got a beautiful smoke ring there. I mean, hope you can see this, but yeah, see that beautiful smoke ring there? All this pink meat here that the smoke got down into. So what I'm gonna do, just kind of push it around here. Oh, look at that. Look how juicy that is. All right, that right there. That's what I'm gonna try. All right, here we go. Oh, oh, oh. That rub, that bark. A little sweet. Got a little heat. It's really, really nice. I'm really gonna enjoy this. And I'm about to chow into this. Yeah, have a good night.